The dual-screen handheld market has felt totally stagnant for a while now. For playing classic DS or 3DS games the way they were meant to be played, there aren't many good options out there yet. The only two devices you have are Ayaneo Pocket DS and the Ayn Thor. These have been out for a while now, but which one is actually worth getting today? Right out of the gate, you notice the size difference. The Ayaneo Pocket DS is built incredibly well with premium magnetic joysticks and a really solid hinge, but it is heavy. It weighs around 540 grams, making it feel more like a small laptop than a true pocket device. The Ayn Thor goes the other route. It sticks much closer to the classic 3DS XL feel, weighing a much more manageable 380 grams. It is just way easier to throw in your bag and play for long sessions without your hands cramping up. Plus, it uses Hall effect sticks, so you don't have to worry about stick drift over time. The screens tell a similar story of different priorities. Ayaneo went huge, using a beautiful 7-inch 165Hz OLED for the top screen and a 5-inch LCD for the bottom. The top screen looks amazing, but having an OLED on top and a standard LCD on the bottom takes away from the experience a bit, because the colors and black levels don't match up. It's easy to miss in a YouTube video, but once you have it in your hands, the mismatch is hard to miss. The Thor fixes this by giving you two OLED panels. You get a 6-inch main screen and a smaller secondary screen, but because they share the same panel tech, everything looks smooth, vibrant, and totally consistent. Both of these are beasts for emulation, easily handling PS2 and GameCube. The Pocket DS uses the Snapdragon G3X Gen 2, while the Ayn Thor runs on the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Both chips breeze through Android games and even some small Windows games. Looking at benchmark scores, the Ayaneo Pocket DS's Snapdragon G3X Gen 2, narrowly edging out the Ayn Thor's Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, but Thor's older chip gives it an advantage. Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is a popular chip. It benefits from years of massive community support and turnip driver updates. Those mature drivers help greatly in Windows emulation. The Ayaneo Pocket DS, on the other hand, uses a newer chip that lacks the same level of mature driver support. Without turnip drivers, Pocket DS suffers from worse Windows emulation performance than Ayn Thor. Both devices have a few quirks you should know about. The Pocket DS is just a bit bulky for everyday travel, and that mismatched screen setup is something you have to get used to. On the flip side, because the Thor is so compact, the buttons around the bottom screen can feel a little tight if you have larger hands, but when it comes down to my final thoughts, the Ayn Thor makes a lot more sense. It starts at a much lower price point, gives you those perfectly matched screens, and packs flagship power into a shape you actually want to hold. The Pocket DS is a really premium-feeling device, and when turnip drivers for this mature a bit, it will outperform Ayn Thor, but its weight and higher price make it less practical as a daily driver.